Hi guys, it's track by track reaction. It's Stryper and Love's Symphony. Well, I did say track by track because that's what you're going to be getting. I always do a track by track with Stryper since I've done the channel. Done it with Even The Devil Believes and The Final Battle. Check them out, all them videos, track by track, because Stryper are a massive part of my life. Growing up with them in the 80s, the music that they're making now is absolutely fantastic, if not better than what it was back then. So I'm actually doing this reaction early. I'm doing it the weekend before the single was released. Michael Sweet sent me it early, so thank you so much, Michael, if you're watching this, sending it to me and trusting me with it, because you can always trust me, man. And this won't be released until the single's released, which is the 18th, I believe, of July. So that I'm not around then. I'm out and about, so I won't be able to do that reaction. That's why I asked for it early off of Michael, and he, you know, what a guy, sending me it early. So thank you very much. So we've already had End of Days, which was the first single. That was the actual opening track of the album as well. The album is coming out on September the 13th. It's called When We Were Kings. Getting me slightly excited about hearing it as well. And seeing Michael in an interview the other day, talking to the Metal Voice. Check that out. That's a great interview where he talks about the album as well. It's getting me even more excited about it all. But the second single is here. It's called Love's Symphony. I can't wait to hear this. Here we go. Firstly, man, it sounds absolutely amazing. It's the guitar tone is just, the Stryper guitar tone. Is there one better in all of metal? And I mean that. I know there's a lot of people that will say, oh man, come on, it's Stryper. People got to hang up about Stryper and they altogether, even being a metal band, which they definitely are. But the guitar tone is one of the best, if not the best and recognisable guitar tones I've ever heard. It is just unmistakable Stryper as soon as you hear it. And there's not many bands you can say the guitar tone, you can tell by the guitar tone. So that, it sounds amazing. I think there's a step up in production on this song, on the album so far, with End of Days and this song. I think the final battle was brilliant production. Yeah, I said that the drums seemed a little bit too loud on that album, in my opinion, by the way. That's only my opinion. I know Michael's a perfectionist when it comes to the mix and the production on the albums. I felt the drums were a little bit too loud. I think he's just, they're toned down a slight touch. They're still really thumping. But I think the balance on this is perfect. It's crunchy as hell, man. It's crunchy as you like. It is brilliant. Them guitars, that bass popping, as it always does. Perry's bass just popping. The guitars in perfect harmony. I love that little guitar note, the melody at the beginning. And then when it goes into those verses, all that minor key riff in those verses. I love the way Michael is using his voice. He's got those little subtle touches he has in this. You know, he can have that real aggressive tone, but in this he's got those little slight touches that he's having, those very melodic touches in his, and he softens his voice. Love that. I mean, he did say, Michael said in the press about this is more getting in tune with that sort of 80s sort of pop metal sort of side that they were renowned for back then. You know, the songs like Calling on You and Holding On and all that. And I think, you know, they've achieved that even in this. The chorus especially is very anthemic, very catchy, very melodic. Love Symphony. It's just already, it's there. It's twice it's gone round. It's catchy. Oh man, love it, love it, love it. Sounds brilliant, hooks galore. I mean, man, I think Michael, you know, he's obviously working a lot. I mean, the band all do all their own stuff. Michael especially is very busy. But I mean, you can just, when he goes back to Stryper, it just has that extra bit of special, you know, icing on the top, if you like. You know, just brilliant. I love him in Stryper. I love the band together. I think they sound better than ever. Excellent stuff, man. Here we go for the rest. And solo, really getting excited about the solo. Every one of their solos is so well written, and I'm going to concentrate and make sure I do to listen to that. Here we go for the rest. Just wow, man. At this stage of their career, how can they write some of the best songs they've ever written? I love the way that made me feel like, I think the chorus was so melodic, it almost made me feel like it was like a ballad in nature. But then they have these real heavy bits, man. That bit, the riff there that came in a few times. That's one of the heaviest riffs I've ever written, but it's like fits perfectly in this ballad-esque song. The solo. They've almost got this. I don't know if anyone will agree with me. Hopefully Michael won't mind, because I know that, and I totally agree that the production these days is tenfold better than their earlier productions in the early days. But it's almost like one of the guitars, and I'm sorry if I get mixed up with who's playing a guitar solo, but there's such a I think there's more of a difference on this song especially than I've ever heard with guitar tones, with Michael's and Ozzy's. I'm not sure who was doing what, but there's more of a raw sound on one of the guitar tones, almost as that, if we held back to, I'm not saying, you know, like I said, the production is miles better now, but if we held back to Soldiers Under Command, that one, my favourite Stryper solo could be Surrender. And it has that real raw sound. It makes me laugh because when I'm in the car, every time that solo comes on, if I'm playing Surrender in the car, I turn the solo up. As soon as the solo comes on, I'm like, have some of that. If my missus is in the car, you got that part where Oz, I think it's Oz doing the solo, he does the tremolo arm part and he goes, ow, 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 wow, like that. And my missus, her ears go funny because of how cool, and I say to her, that's just the best thing ever. And she says, oh, it's making me, I just laugh my head off. But it almost got that rawness of that solo, or the Soldiers Under Command, that one guitar. So different than the other one. There's got a smooth sound on that guitar. This one has a real raw sound, and I think they've done it on purpose. But man, what a song. What a brilliant song that is. One of my favourite Stryper songs ever, not just in the new catalogue. I mean, man, there's so many to choose from. You think about these albums that they've been bringing out, man. With No More Hell to Pay, we got Fallen, we had Goddamn Evil, we have Even the Devil Believes, The Final Battle. This is the 6th album since their return to greatness, if you like. I mean, you could call it a return to greatness. I mean, you know, I think it's just the spell, I believe, which is their strongest. You know, 5-stretch album run. There's not many bands that have had a brilliant album stretch run like they have with these 5, and it sounds like the 6th is going to be as good, if not better, than maybe all of them. I mean, you put that, a compilation of the best songs off of these, you know, these recent albums, is one hell of a compilation, isn't it? Absolutely amazing stuff. Excellent song. That was Love Symphony. Remember, guys, I'm going to be covering a track by track reaction with these guys with this album. So looking forward to doing that. I will be recording hopefully all the track by tracks. I'll be able to get out of the album early and record every track by track, so I can release it on release day. Looking forward to doing that, and obviously I'll do the singles leading up as well. But guys, let me know what you think of that new song, Love Symphony by Stryper, in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.